if you're watching this episode right now, that means you've watched the other ones, right? So like, comment, subscribe. So let's get into it. Hey guys, happy Monday, and it's time for Comic Movie Equation. I'm Comicmanjake, and here in the Comic Cave, anything can happen. So today, we're going to be talking about one of the worst movies that DC's made. Yeah, we're talking about Suicide Squad. So, first things first, Suicide Squad is a group of people that basically they're criminals of, Gotham supposedly, or, Metropolis, or just any type of villain that's in Belle Reve that basically gets injected with a chip, and basically it's a bomb, it's a nanite bomb. Waller says, you work for me, you are a secret Black Ops task force that literally follows my will. If you do not listen to me, I kill you. If you listen to me, I take, some years off your sentence and make your life, a little bit more cozy. Typical thing in the comics. Now, the movie did a good job representing only two characters that I thought were really well done, which is Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and Will Smith, I think, did a pretty good job with Deadshot. Everyone else kind of failed, I want to say. I mean, the one thing that I was really looking forward to, and it promised in all the trailers, was Joker, which I thought, Jared Leto's been a good method actor. He's good with doing method acting, and I know he was getting all into it. He didn't watch Heath Ledger's Joker because he didn't want to base it off that. He wanted to make his own thing, and I thought, this will be something, good. And watching the movie, I was like, I'm glad I saw this thing for free. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first comic we're going to talk about is the New 52 Suicide Squad. So again, for refresher, New 52 was back in the 2000s. Everyone just started relaunch. They started to relaunch and say, we are going to pretend that nothing has been done before. Like, you guys have never read these things, so pretend like that, and that's what we're doing. So it was kind of like a hard reboot. If you read the first volume of the Suicide Squad from the New 52, you could see where they get the looks from. It's not the same team. I mean, it's Killer Shark instead of Killer Croc. King Shark instead of Killer Croc. King Shark is, if you guys seen The Flash, is that big guy with, he's a big shark head. But the whole El Diablo, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, even Captain Boomerang pops up eventually. Those guys pop up. So I want to give that one a 9 out of 10. Mainly because, one, the looks. You look at Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and you look at the comic. It's almost the exact duplicate. It's the same color scheme, same thing, except one's blonde, one's not. The story in there's certain aspects you can see. Like, there were certain flashbacks you could see where why Deadshot was in the prison, why Harley Quinn's origin story with the whole Joker falling in love with Joker and all that stuff. That's in that story. But the one thing that I gotta say that I gotta give it the 1 out of 10 is Enchantress. Enchantress I haven't seen in the comics until I read the old ones and realized she was on the team. That's the cool. June Moon being on the team and stuff, and she was definitely in love with Rick Flag and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's what happened. But in the comics, it didn't really pop up as much. Now, if you're reading the Rebirth series, you look at that and go, well, Jake, that's the same team. Well, that was released a little bit later. The movie came out, then that comic came out. So it can't be based off that. We can't say that's based off that because it came out after the movie. It's the same team, too. It's Killer Croc, it's El Diablo, it's the whole same team with a couple new, rotating people, because that's what Suicide Squad is. They rotate people like crazy. Someone dies, so they just get a new guy. Someone dies, someone disobeys the order, they get a new guy. Or someone doesn't want to do it, and they get a new guy. It's just, that's the cool thing about Suicide Squad is you're always going to get someone new. Now, so I gotta give that 1 out of 10 to the old comics that was released back in the day. Now, here's the thing I'm going to talk about. So, James Gunn has been... It's been confirmed that he is writing the Suicide Squad, and that the Suicide Squad is going to be, the rumor is that it's going to be wiped clean, meaning it's a new thing except for Margot Robbie and possibly other people. But when I looked on IMDb, I saw one thing that kind of like shocked me that I wasn't expecting. Dwayne Johnson playing Black Adam on the Suicide Squad. Which I'm kind of like, okay, maybe, but this is IMDb, it could change. But James Gunn writing the Suicide Squad, I think, is a fantastic choice. This is the guy who made Guardians of the Galaxy. And you guys gotta realize, Guardians of the Galaxy isn't that big of a comic. Like, not that well sold. I mean, I know I'm gonna get heat for it, but it's really not actually. It was a very hard comic to sell. It's changed teams. Like, it was, the first team was actually like Yondu, and Yondu was on that team. It was Yondu and everyone else, and then it was set in the future. And then Annihilation happened, and that's when, boom, Peter Quill and all these other guys came up. But James Gunn does a good job making us care about a team that we never thought we would. And Suicide Squad would be the perfect one if he directs it. If he writes it, it's even better, because, you know, he does a fantastic job. He did partial writing credit with the first one. The second one he wrote on his own. I personally love both of them. But those are my kind of thoughts on that. So, reaching back to the equation right now, if you take the 9 out of 10s of the New 52 Suicide Squad, you take the 1 out of 10 out of the old comics that was came out, you get that 10 out of 10, you get this movie. Now, would I recommend those comics? Yes, those comics are actually pretty good. The movie itself, though, don't buy it. I'm not one of those guys that says that. I don't like saying that. I bought it because it had an Ultimate Edition, like, you know, with the Batman vs Superman. The Batman vs Superman had an Ultimate Edition where you got like an extra hour. Well, this one gave us 10 extra minutes, and I was like, okay, maybe this will be 10 extra minutes of something else that will make it interesting. Maybe this will explain more of the plot or something like that. Nope. It was literally like 10 extra minutes, and I was like, I saw it, and I was like, was that it? It was all in like one sitting, like boom. I was like, really? That was it? Okay. So, but that is the equation. That is what you get. You get 9 out of 10 of the New 52, and the 1 out of 10 of the old, like, beginning comics, and you get the 10 out of 10, you get this movie. Alright guys, thanks for watching this comic movie equation. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button so I know you did, and, you know, hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on the content that's coming, and hit the little bell so you never miss out on the giveaways and the live streams that we're doing. And I want to know what you guys thought of the Suicide Squad movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I mean, everyone's impartial to it. Tell us, like, what was your favorite part and what was your least favorite part, if you had any favorite parts. Well, have a good one, and I'll see you guys all next Wednesday. Peace out.